Everybody in Fox 23, go to the basement.
Looks like we may have a tornado on the ground right now.
It's the most defined tornado we've been watching.
Okay, police have put out tear gas. Right.
Lynn, it looks like that crowd, they're cheering. I'm not sure what we're cheering for.
This damage must have just happened because if you listen closely, you can actually hear the glass as it continues to fall. We are seeing a lot of tear gas down the street.
They are firing toward this direction, so we're going to back up a little bit. Obviously, this is not what you wanted to see happen tonight, correct?
The group marched on to the I-244 highway near OSU Tulsa.
Protesters, they're now partiers. They're now partying with a purpose here in the Greenwood district still.
How do you feel?
A lot of people are wearing masks like we are to stay safe. Tell me about your decision not to tonight.
Actually, you can see crews right behind me here. This just happened within about the last minute.
We show you the water level view from the Fox 23 float cam.
I am on a boat right now as we're driving around this part of Houston.
Now I want to show you where that roof ended up. It ended up on top of this car over here. You can see some of the windows smashed out.
This time last year, Keystone Lake was about the same level, even lower into March and April. But come May, when the skies opened up.
Heaviest rain definitely hit here. If you look behind me, a fire truck is stuck in this water.
You can see we're right next to a power line that is down right here.
I'm about 5'7" on a good day. The batfish was right in front of me. Now it rests up here.
We are now at totality. Oh my word, this is beautiful.
Orion, the spacecraft built to take astronauts farther than ever before.
Here we go.
Unexpectedly, I was allowed inside.
So here I am in the position that one of 4 of the astronauts would be in.
Right now, my photographer Jay and I are standing in the cockpit, which is about 1,500 feet above Tulsa. Check out this view right here.
But it just gets so much worse than that. Look at my foot. Yep, it is through the floorboard here.
Alan with the A-Band Fire Department is nice enough that he's driving us into A-Band.
I'm standing on top of a tire swing.
Cleveland, and I've got this tape measure here. We're going to try to measure how much snow is accumulated.
The good news this evening, as you can see, the snow for the most part has turned into just rain.
Most of the streets here in McAllister are just like this one. Slick and hazardous.
Roads that are dangerous as well. Want to take a look at this right under here is a sheet of ice.
It is snowing. We have snow in South Tulsa. We've been waiting for it all night, and it is finally here. You can tell by my microphone here. Sorry, I should probably talk into it.
She really needs no introduction, so I'll just tell you who it is. Kristen Chenoweth is with us. Are you kidding me? How awesome. Thanks for doing this.
Of course.
But Elmo's kind of hard to beat.
Hello. Nice to meet Emma. But with a pepper ball gun.
So is it any wonder mayors around the state are saying, hold on.
Lynn, there are multiple pockets of trash, and each pocket is like this Twinkie.
You can see him right here next to one of the firefighters' trucks.
Guess I'll leave the mascotting to Gunner.
All right, I was told I was not doing this story without putting the shark suit on. So here you go. Here it is right here. It looks really nice with my heels on as well.
The rides are a big part of the fun at the Tulsa State Fair. In a Fox 23 consumer investigation, I'm looking into how many injuries they're blamed for.
Everyone ready? Set, go!
Back at Fox 23, Fox 23 certified meteorologist Laura Mock normally is always telling me to zip it in the Weather Center, just to be quiet and stop talking so much. So I thought I might zip it right now, Laura.
Detectives spent hours gathering evidence, and now it's paying off thanks to a series of fingerprints that detectives found on scene that they now have a match with.
This is 2.6 pounds of sand. That's how much heroin the Tulsa County Sheriff's Office says they found in the apartment.
Amazon is going to start charging us 4.5% more at checkout, and that's because it's the Oklahoma state sales tax. But they say all this money will come back to taxpayers. But he could buy a lot more than that. For just $1.54, Jones could download your social, date of birth, and address.
Police say once those employees were able to get away from the suspects, they actually ran.
more than half a mile to get help at this Walmart.
City officials say if you're going to be taking part in an activity like this, it's best to do it in a safe environment.
Cosper said it all happened fast. He wasn't injured, but when he got out of his car, this is what he saw. Just look at the damage.
But I can step behind my camera and show you exactly where those bricks fell from.
Well, you can see behind me is the downtown skyline and the moon. And just a few minutes ago, the FOX23 Skyview drone up above the downtown skyline.
It wasn't like this, with bricks falling off of buildings.
Environmental quality, and no one can seem to figure it out. So I hit the streets to find the smell.
How things like dips are helping a community remember the life of a Jenks athlete.
If they were, they would get inside and start taking car chargers.
But get this, if I step off the corner and take a few more steps across the street.
Find the car abandoned in a random parking lot shortly after the owner reports it's stolen.
Criminals have to physically get underneath the cars. The Sapulpa Police Department has a brand new piece of equipment. It's a $10,000 drone. Coming up, we'll tell you what it's going to be used for.
In this case, they say it was the hidden gun and a bag full of Halloween masks, specifically Spider-Man, Ghostface, and a skull. And police say that was a big clue.
Owners at Josie Records say at their other locations, they've seen a steady increase in vinyl sales each year.
The security guard put his drone in the air to follow the accused thieves. He says it didn't look like they suspected a thing as he followed them down the road.
And you can also see here where drivers are being diverted to the 65th West Avenue exit.
I wanted to show you what we are doing out here and where we are. We just wanted to give you a look at a sampling.
That's when they forced the victim to get inside. However, police say that he wasn't in there very long. He was actually able to get out of that moving car by finding the trunk release.
Police say Neil came to Walmart, grabbed a cart, then he grabbed his own plastic bags, went inside the store, and went to work. So as you can see, there's cats and dogs all over the shelter. The best way you can help is to adopt.
Teaching people how to jab, duck, and spar. He even spent some time showing me the basics.
The rest will be added to fire stations in outlying areas, giving them a fourth person on each truck.
We've been running.
Do police officers have the right to ask somebody openly carrying to see their handgun license?
That statistic is something that everyone in this sanctuary is concerned about.
Yesterday, the Tulsa Sports Commission announced that it has not been contacted by the U.S. Olympic Committee. 2-19 in the Patriot Bowl. Our own Heather Geller is out there right now with a special friend of ours, Barry Lewis of the Tulsa World.
We have been bringing you live coverage all day long. We have live team coverage spread out for you this afternoon, bringing you the latest on the road conditions as well as some of the fun activities happening today.
This is my first time going down the hill. Hopefully it doesn't go poorly, but live in Broken Arrow, covering news that matters. Jackie Delpilar, Fox 23 News.
Oh, this is I want to see. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. There she goes. Holding the, staying together. Nicely done. Yes.
And then I did too, and just about wiped out on a tree. That was a close one.
Who got dumped on by the knee? Me!
For old time's sake, I'm Abby Alford, Fox 23 News.